don't matter how I do it, I just do it. Never think twice, bro, I just do it. 23 Nike, just do it. This is real life, nigga, fuck music.
I understand it now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I finally understand it now. Just like Lethal Shooter said in the intro, I understand it now. Last video, I was talking about the difference between the two particular types of arms that they added in the game. And at that particular time, I didn't understand the notion of having to introduce two different styles of arms. Now, developers, if you guys happen to be watching this video right now, I'm urging you to please find the middle ground and combine both of the arms into one. We don't need to keep taking off one arm and then putting on the next arm. That notion is super stressful and super annoying. Now, as you guys can see right now, we have ourselves a brand new arm, and this is the Twilight arm, courtesy of the Twilight pack that is available in the store right now. So this pack came out with the update over the weekend. Now, they nerfed a couple of the bosses after World 10. So I was able to progress from World 10 all the way to this current world, which is literally the best world in the game right now. So welcome to World 16, the Rift world. As you guys can see, we also have a Rift currency at the top of the screen there. You're going to be earning Rift stars, and you're going to use the Rift stars to open up eggs and to also enchant your Rift theme pets. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you guys are enchanting your pets, they will remove any previous enchantment and override it with a Rift enchantment. Now, I will also tell you this. In order to enchant a Rift pet, you need 10,000 stars. So that means you guys need to have enough strength, required to be able to defeat the bosses in this area. Now, the reason why I said I understand now is because take a look at my strength displayed above my head. 14.5N. Now, it keeps going up and then it goes down every time you take off your arm and switch it to another arm. And as you guys can see here, this is what's displayed. Now, when I go into my items and remove the training arm and replace it with my fighting strength arm, you'll see the difference. So this is called the Night Star. We're going to go ahead and unequip that. And now we're going to put on our Golden Coral exclusive. Now this is just designed specifically for fighting bosses. The Night Star training arm is for training bicep, hand strength, and knuckle strength. Now, aside from just having these arms here, we also have the best trainer possible in the Imperium, or Empyrean, excuse me, I said Imperium. So let me show you guys. So the progress was just crazy over the weekend, bro. So now we have literally one more trainer to unlock, and this guy, he's relatively very, very strong, and I cannot defeat him. But take a look now when we go to fight here. So if we go to fight and we fight the Rust Golem here. Now look at my strength displayed here, 1.2D. So that's the part that was confusing me. I'm like, I don't understand why the strength displayed, it keeps going down. That's what was making me not understand the necessary notion for introducing two different styles of arms. But now I understand it. You equip your best fighting strength arm when you are up against bosses. Then you take it off and you use your training arm for when you're training with bicep, knuckles, and hand. It takes a while, you know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a while just to be able to understand all of that. But aside from the Rift Star currency, there is also a Rift Cave, and you need Rift keys in order to enter the cave. So it's kind of like a towering situation. There's a bunch of bosses lined up, and you're going to be arm wrestling those bosses. So make sure that when you go in that cave, you have your fighting strength arm, so that way you can defeat those guys, because they are relatively strong. And while you are in there, you can pick up a bunch of items in the form of loot, which is very useful for this particular area. Now, enchanting your pets, I do believe the Rift Star enchantments are going to be helping you guys gain more Rift Stars. And there's actually a leaderboard for Rift Stars collected. I don't know what the leaderboard is, serving, like the purpose that it's serving, but if they're giving out rewards, then that's something you probably want to focus on. And basically, the only way you can get the stars is by fighting these guys here. Now, the previous worlds, such as like the Heaven area, we were able to use some Heaven tickets and spin the wheel. We didn't get nothing too exciting over there. We were also able to defeat the mining skeleton boss. Now, the situation with him is like after you defeat him, his strength it gets higher and higher. So I didn't want to go through the notion of keep doing that because then you'll end up being in trouble. You know what I mean? He'll either equally match your strength or he'll be, a couple strength up above you, and you don't want to go through the notion of struggling. Speaking of struggling, as you guys can see here, this area is a bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you are going to be in this area, you're going to need an auto clicker. You're going to probably need the game's auto clicker, and you're probably going to need ×2 of the fighting strength, because these guys, they won't go down easily. Like, I'm able to defeat the light amber, which is the second to best or second to last boss in this area. Now, I'm only able to defeat that boss courtesy of an auto clicker. While I have more strength than that particular boss, it shows you that obviously you don't naturally have more strength than that boss. I don't know what it is about the numbers displayed here, but something is, a little bit off in this area, if I'm being honest. So let me show you right now. If we go to auto fight here, watch how easily he defeats me. Look at my strength versus the light ember strength. 760 N, mine's is at 1.2 D. I should be able to win, right? But no, this person beats me every single time. But then when I turn on this auto clicker here, I can actually defeat it. It takes a little bit of time, but I'm able to defeat it courtesy of the auto clicker. And I don't understand why does that happen. So what is the real strength of these two final bosses over here? Because I need to know. You feel me? Because look, we're going to defeat him, but what cost does it serve if I can't naturally defeat him with my displayed strength right here? Like, look how long it's taken me with an auto clicker. I got my best arm on, I got my best pets, I got boost active, I ate all these fruits and cookies and stuff, and you know what I mean? I'm struggling just to get the job done. It doesn't make any sense. But look at that. We were able to defeat him, and that took way longer than expected. Now, we're not even going to show you guys this one over here. He's just way too strong. He's just way too strong. But as you can see, we have over 10,000 Rift Stars. So if we wanted to naturally rift a pet over here, we can actually rift one right now. I don't know how long this is going to take to like rift a pet, like how long the wait time is. Can I get over this little piece of rock, bro? God damn. All right. So if we click here, let's just search for a pet that we can actually put in here. What do I have right now? I think I have a shard golem that's ready for... Okay, so here we go. We're going to take the pets that are from this area. So I'm going to use the shard golem and give it the rift enchantment. Okay, so we do have to wait. So it's a little 15 minutes, similar to the Halloween event with the enchanted well for Candy Thief. Now, obviously we can't skip, you know what I mean? Now, this is, very much similar to Halloween, but different from making Goliath pets. Like when you're doing the Goliath crafting, you can actually skip the wait process and pay some Robux to get the pets instantly. But this one here, they're making you wait for 15 minutes. Then you're going to come back after the time duration and you'll be able to claim the pet, and it'll have the rift enchantment there. So yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, so now just to showcase off this particular cave here. So just similar as Pull a Sword, where they had the Halloween event with the towers for the particular bosses, the vampire, the skeletons, the Frankensteins. Yeah. So this is pretty much almost the same thing. You're gonna need a key in order to go in here. Then you have the possible chances of getting some of these things here. So there's a particular pet in here that a lot of people want, the Giga Cave Hydra. During the making of this video, only 107 of these exist. And when you get these, you get them as a baby, and they have a chance of either coming as Best Friends 9, 10, or Best Friends 11, which is actually new to the game. You also have these Ghost Mutation Gems. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are going to cost a lot in tokens, I guarantee it, because look at this. It says here you can mutate any pet of your choice. It also mentions that it's not tradable, so I'm assuming that eventually these will be, tradable in some sort of way. But if I were to just, basically assume here the value of tokens, this is going to run pretty much expensive, you know what I mean? Because you're literally taking any pet and mutating it automatically into a ghost. So that means you get to skip the whole spin the wheel process. You ever try doing that little stupid daily goal? You know what I mean? The little daily quest where you have to mutate a pet into a ghost. It takes so long to do that with the spin the wheel. It keeps landing on glowing, or it lands on rainbow. You know what I mean? But you get to skip all of that with this gem right here. So that's really cool. Then, of course, you have the Rift Metal. Metal is going to be used for a clicker multiplier. Then you have this arm here, the Ancient Purity. This is a training strength arm, not a fighting strength arm. You also can get Rift Stars. You have the Enchanted Raspberry, which is going to give you guys pet XP. You have the Rift Potion, so if you're lucky to get this, this is going to give you 30% more on the amount of Rift Stars that you earn from fighting bosses. And then, of course, you have a secondary chance at getting more cave keys. So let's actually just fight just for the purpose of this video here. We're probably only going to make it past one enemy, maybe. Let's see. Okay, so we made it past the first one. Okay, we made it past the second one. Okay, so I kind of underestimated myself because I assumed that this is the this is the best area. This is going to be the hardest to basically fight. But this is actually a little bit of a cakewalk here, and without what I'm saying, like without the pet even having the enchantments here, we're getting over 1,000 in Rift Stars. So that's actually very, very helpful. So now I can actually take multiple pets and try to enchant them. Okay, so this is where things start to run up the scale here. So we might gonna have to turn on the auto clicker. Enemies are getting stronger. 2.4D here. Let's see, can we beat this guy? We're at floor 13 out of 25. Not bad, bro. Not bad at all. That's impressive. We made it almost halfway through. Okay, we're not gonna defeat that guy, even with the auto clicker. So that's where we cap out at. So now we walk away, and we earned almost like what? Yeah, I thought about that. I thought we was going to be around the 5K range. So we earned about 4,000 Rift Stars, and we spent 10,000 on one pet. So coming out with almost half of the amount that we spent is actually pretty solid. We got some tedious enchanted raspberries, in which we'll use on our pets. But all in all, that was good. I was not expecting to make it that far in the cave there. So over here we have the pets, the eggs. Can I jump, bro? My avatar just doesn't want to jump sometimes. So look at this. We got 175, 425, 2.7K, and 2K. So 2.7K is the best egg, but it's also going to cost the most here. So you got a Slumber, a Celestial Crab, Twilight Fox, Midnight Owl, and a Fable Guardian. Now, if anyone has this Fable Guardian, let me know what the stats are, because I know that this has to be extremely OP as far as like a base pet goes. Then, of course, over here we have the Twilight Hydra and the Twilight Dominus. Those are, pets of interest that I particularly want. And we have the Starlight Butterfly and the Starlight Hydra over here. more particular pets of interest. But right about now, this is the only egg that I'm farming over here, which is the void egg. So we got the void dog, shard golem, corrupt mouse, in which we have one of these. This is a legendary, the echo worm, and the deep dominus pet. Now the reason why I'm farming this one is because this is like the middleless egg. It's not expensive and it's not cheap. It's just smack dab in the middle. But we managed to get pets from there, so that's where I got that particular pet that I put inside of the enchantment machine. Just to show you guys the Twilight pack here, so we bought a couple of tiers in here. We managed to get the arm from here, but there are some other things of interest. So we got the Giga Deep Dominus, and there is the Mega Twilight Guardian. They also have this charm here that is only applied to Giga Pets and Mega Pets. There's also this Twilight Medal that's going to help you guys out with your multipliers for clicking. There's also a chance at getting the exclusive the exclusive Atlantis egg and the music egg. Safari egg was from the last pack. There's our amount in tokens. So right about now, we haven't found anything worth buying. But if I had to buy something, I would say maybe I would buy some more Rift keys. Did I cover everything? Got my pets, got my arm, trail, best trainer. I think that's pretty much it. So like I said, I understand how to play the game now. So when you're training your bicep, hands, and knuckles, equip your training arm, put on your potions, your best trail, your best trainer, your best aura. Everything is going to stack. Then when you fight bosses, you put on your best fighting strength arm, and you just go to work from there. So now I'm at the best area in the game. I was able to skip 6 worlds, ironically. I swept through there, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without the training strength, without allowing my brain to fully process all of this, because I jumped the gun ahead of time. So I do want to apologize for that last video for saying I didn't understand it. You know what I mean? I just had a little bit of a brain fart, a little hiccup, if you will, when that particular update came out introducing the brand new arms. But now I fully understand it. So we have to go through the notion of taking one arm off and putting one arm on every few hours, but it's actually worth it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys are new here watching for the very first time, and please comment down below your username if you guys are looking for training arms. I do have a couple of extras over here that I'm no longer using, so I don't have a problem with giving those away. Also, if you guys are still trying to grind for the main, for like the remaining of the Halloween event, I do have a couple of these arms that I can possibly give away to players that actually need it. And that's pretty much it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.
Tryna make my mama proud of me. I hope my mama proud of me, cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream. I know my mama doubted me, salute me, nasty down with me. Now 2 bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry. This guy gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me. And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.